Bit of play acting himself, looking like he might have been stunned, swaying slightly when he wasn't.
All right, here we go. So, I have a few of you guys jumping in my DMs asking me, ShowBizz, how excited are you about Ben Whitaker? Yeah, Ben Whitaker, his great performance he had last Saturday against the African King. Ezra, undefeated. What was he, 12-0 or something like that? Ben Whitaker beat him the way he beats everybody, all right? Ben Whitaker is an extremely great talent. I don't know how great he's going to be yet. He's a prospect. But I know he's dedicated, right? He got the silver Olympic medal, 2020. So he's dedicated. But as a pro, will he be great? Well, he's like the rest of them. I'm as excited about Ben Whitaker as I am about Shushu Carrington, Abdullah Mason, Xander Zayas, Carmel Moulton, all those boys, Andy Cruz, another Olympian. They're all exciting. They're here right now. And really, Ben Whitaker has as much of a probability as the rest of them to be great. Really, they're all extremely great talents. Now, who's going to be the greatest one out the bunch? It all depends on two things: dedication, and it depends on management, the way their careers are managed. Ben Whitaker, to me, as far as his reflexes, and we got to talk about that first and foremost, hand-eye coordination and reflexes. The reason why he's able to goof around and put on a show, shit gets easy. It's like Boots Ennis when he puts on a show, or Roy Jones Jr., or Prince. Remember, they all putting on a show and they're dancing stuff because really, look, it gets boring out there. Their reflexes, their hand-eye coordination, the way that they can judge distance, everything else is in slow motion for them. And especially when they get in the zone. And when everything starts getting in super slow motion, that's the time that they put on a show. And really, I don't think that they rationally, they don't consciously say, let me put on a show. You're feeling it. And all of a sudden, your body start doing that shit. Ben Whitaker reflexes off the charts. His hand-eye coordination seems to have great IQ, good power, great hand speed. I mean, the guy is reeking with God-given talent. But the thing that would make you great, all right, like I said, is dedication, it's management. But the thing is, Ben Whitaker, he knows he's great. You got to know you're great before everyone else. Let's talk about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, he knew he was the greatest before anyone else caught up to what he knew. Once everybody else, the rest of the world said, oh, you great, we were late. Muhammad Ali knew he was great when he got his gold in the Olympics. He came out. And really, people thought that maybe he's all mouth and he's flamboyant and he's doing all these things in the ring that's flashy, leaning straight back. He's wrong. He's on his toes. He's not a real heavyweight. He can't be a serious fighter to be taken seriously. And really, when you look at how his career was going before he was on a big stage with Sonny Liston and he shook up the world, he struggled with Doug Jones. He was dropped by Henry Cooper and really should have been knocked out. It was Dundee who cut his gloves to give him more time, and they admit to that. And then he fights Sonny Liston. He says that he's great. He smokes Sonny Liston twice. And even still, the boxing world didn't say he was great. The boxing world was excited. The young folks were like, we got one, especially during the civil rights. I mean, that spoke just huge for that movement and for the young folks getting involved. Him changing his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali and standing on it as the champ. That was huge. But to know that he was great wasn't until his rematch with Henry Cooper. Wasn't until him beating the hell out of Floyd Patterson. It wasn't until the Ernie Terrell, what's my name? The Zora Foley's and Cleveland Williams. It wasn't until all that where you say, oh, he's a great fighter. And then,
as Muhammad Ali has just said, We are all victims of the same system of oppression, and even though we may have different religious beliefs, this does not at all bring about a difference in terms of our concerns.
Still brothers. Do you share the same? One more.
It wasn't until then that the people said, oh, he's a great person. This is that time for Adula Mason. This is that moment with Ben Whitaker. This is that moment with Shoo Carrington. This is that moment with Andy Cruz, with Keyshawn Davis. This is that time, Kermel Moulton, where they know how great they are and they're living out their dream, but we have to catch up to it. Ben Whitaker, in my opinion, is a great talent that I'm extremely excited about. And I think it's extremely probable that he will be a great fighter. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Showbiz or don't. I'm out.